I am back. Hey, what's up? You guys, we're about to do some Stronghold on Uplink. I told you guys I'm going to be bringing you different game modes, different maps, and different guns. I'm about to go with that dredge. But of course, I'm doing what I always do. I'm jumping in the middle of a game. I'm not getting in the beginning. It's been hard for me to actually start a game at the beginning, but that's okay. We're going to jump in and we're going to get into this dredge setup right here, this 48 dredge. And look, I'm not using any attachments on. Some of these guns are really good to me. You don't even need attachments. Now, here's the only problem about jumping in the middle of a game. I don't know what's going on. So what I want to do is I want to establish myself real fast. Look, I'm listening. I'm trying to get to a safe spot. I got the shock charges out. Now I'm able to establish myself. Look at this turret. Oh, get laid down. Look at him. He thought he was being slick. I got that scavenger pack. See, now I got shock charges on both sides. I got one on my right. I got one on my left. And I can kind of monitor this area. Now look at that. Here's the beauty of that. The shock charge showed a tactical mass. Now, I don't get why they do that. I'm going to tell you that works to my advantage. I use shock charges not because they're the most effective, but because they're an alarm. They're an alert system. You notice even if someone has a mask on and it doesn't affect them, it lets you know they're coming. That's the beauty of a shock charge. So I more or less use them for alert systems, and I run them next to the trip mine. Because if it does shock someone, it freezes them up. The trip mine lays them down. So that's my combination with the shock charge and the trip mine. Now what I'm doing is I'm chilling back here. I want to establish a no rush zone and kind of get into a flow. Now, like I said, I've been playing with different guns. I've been playing different maps, different game modes, just to bring you guys something fresh to show you that you can pretty much camp any game mode on here. It all comes down to knowing the map flow, understanding the map flow, and using the right perks and right setups. Now with this gun, I have nothing on this gun. I'm using this gun out the box. No foregrip, no nothing. The only thing that bothers me about this gun is the sight sometimes. That sight, it makes it hard for me because it's round. I'm not really good with round sights, but I'm going to make it work in this game mode. So look, we're jumping into this game mode. There's only about 2 minutes left, which is fine. But I'm going to try to get into a rhythm. Now that I feel safe and I got both of my areas covered, I'm good. Now, there's no cheese for you. How dare they call a UAV up? I appreciate those points. Now, look at the spot on the map where I'm at. The only way they can get to me without at least triggering a warning is over here to my left. They would have to get to that building, go behind the building, boost jump, and come way out to the right, which is, to my left, which is possible. But no one does that. And if they did it, I'm going to be listening to them. You know, I said yesterday that I wasn't going to put a video up today because I'm on the road, I'm going to LA and all that, but I decided to hit y'all with a treat. Now look at that. I see the ball come this way and it says kill. Why would I not do anything else but kill him? And look at that. I'm waiting for him and look, he dropped the ball. But here's the beauty of it. With the ball being there, I know they're going to come that way. Because once again, if they come up the middle or the right, it's going to let me know. So I just got to wait for them to get a little greedy and come after the ball. The ball is the ultimate cheese. That's why I love Uplink. Like I said, whoop, night-night. Look at him. He thought he was slick. See, I'm not even worried about it. This is it. And look at that shock charge. Oh, get him. Night-night. Now, the funny thing is, I couldn't even see him at first. That's what happens when you're colorblind. Now, look at this. No scavenger pack. Why is there no scavenger pack? Now, look at that. I can hear these guys over here. Look, I think it's just one guy. Whoop. Night-night. Look, laid him down. What? Oh, there's two. Did he spawn right next to me? Night-night. Oh, let me get that scavenger pack. Look at that. I laid him down. That is a spawn point right there to the right. He may have spawned right there. I don't know. But look at that. I was running backwards like, don't come get me. But I put the shock charge and trip mine out. So now I have one up the middle and I have one right over here to the right. I'm feeling protected so I can go ahead and drop my care package. I just got to watch over here to the left. And after they trigger it, all I'm going to do is turn around like this. Look, he triggered it. Where you at? Where at? Night-night. And lay him down. That's how easy it is. Now let's go ahead and flip this care package. That's called it a scare package. Yeah, they should be scared. So it's only a few seconds left. Now here's a problem I have with the lightning strike. When you drop it and you pick the 3 locations, there's like a red check mark or something. Since I'm colorblind, I don't really see it. So sometimes I lay it down in spots and I didn't realize I laid it down there. And I'm like, whatever, I'm rushing. Every now and then it's hit and miss with the lightning strike. But look at this. I jumped into this game. It's just a matter of surviving. If you haven't played this map, this is an awesome spot to go ahead and camp, whether you're playing domination or not. You notice I was behind that truck at the trip mines. Works in multitudes of game modes. I mean, you actually can do that in TDM. So we're going to get into the second half of this game. Although I jumped in late, I was able to go pretty good that first half. I came in, went flawless, getting on a good little streak, getting on a good little pattern. And that's what it's all about for me. You know, I try to be a score streak assassin. That's my goal. My goal is to get into my score streaks to cause havoc for the other team. There's been games where I don't use my gun as much, but here's the thing. This is different than Advanced Warfare and other games because I can't just roll my score streaks back to back like I did in Advanced Warfare. So I gotta be a little more careful. Look at that. Oh, I missed that. Trying to get those bonus points. If you notice, I'm running with the black cell. Why not get those points? Those points lead to everything else. Look, I got my beehives. Look, I'm just sitting back here chilling. Oh, don't give me the ball. Look, I want to play up link, not run the ball. I am not a running back. I've said that many a times. Look, now I'm chilling back. They're trying to push into our spawn. But look at this. I got the beehives. So what I want to do is I want to set these beehives up, create a no-rush zone where I think these guys will come and be prepared to lay them down. Now I got my Cerberus down. I'm into my score streaks. I'm back here guarding this flag. Now, guarding back here is a little more difficult. Look, I can chill right here. Because I got the hives down, it makes it a little easier. And, of course, I'm putting extra stuff like shock charges. Because every now and then you do get somebody with engineer on and they shoot your hives. But believe it or not, even still at this point in the game, they're not getting shot down as much as I thought they would. Oh, look at this guy. He's too close. He ran up on me real fast. Thank you, teammate. I appreciate that. So I'm getting my servers just to kind of see where they're at. If they're not up in our spawn, I want to get in this and keep pushing them back. Look at this. Oh, look at all this cheese. Go night-night. Laying them down. And look, I get the Cerberus in a good position. Look at that. I got 4 or 5 kills with it. Sometimes when it's on AI, it doesn't go to the most effective spot. Sometimes they get caught up in the middle or somewhere weird. So this way I'm able to control them. Now I'm jumping out. Now I'm going to let the Cerberus do its own thing. I'm going to go ahead and get into the Wraith. I just wanted to get it into a spot where it could be more effective. And look, I'm going to guard this area here. Look, I got my hives to my left. I got to watch this door if they jump out this way or to that far wall. I'm not too worried about it. As long as I got the highs up, I got the Wraith. And look, I'm following the ball. Look at him. Whoop, night-night. No cheese for you. Look at him. He tried to run that way, but I'm not worried. Look at this. Right now, I'm in a really good position. Like, I'm not too worried about the highs. Now, can they shoot the highs out? Yes, they can. But that's where my listening skills come in. I'm actually listening, trying to see if I hear gunshots, because even if they have a silencer, you hear a little... And look, see, they shot it out. But I was prepared for them. Why? Because I was listening. That's the one thing about this game. It's nothing wrong with having your little listening skills. See, they shot all my highs. I didn't really get any hive kills. But now I got a shock charge there. Let's go ahead and reload. Now, I can't wait to get maybe extended mags on this gun. I think it will make it a lot better. Look at my rate that's going in. I've said many a times the rate that's hit and miss. You kind of got to see game per game what it's going to do. Sometimes you get a game and they shoot it down. It's not even worth calling out. Too bad they don't allow you. Ooh, look at that guy. I missed that guy. But I let him know where I'm at. So let's go ahead and get in some. Oh, I got a hardened sentry. It's a wrap for these guys. When I get a hardened sentry, look at this. There's no way they're going to score now. Look, the hardened sentry is already going in for work. So I just got to watch over here to the left. Look, see, he set my shock charge off, but he got laid down. Look at this guy. I see you in there. I see you in there. All your clones. All your clones can get some. I'm not worried about those clones. I ain't afraid of no clone. Let me go ahead and sit here and just sit back. See, now I'm being patient because I wasn't sure if there was more there. I only got 6 bullets, but that's enough to at least take out one person. See, look, there you go. Look at, he was slick. Look how fast that guy. He must have had on overclock, or he's like, look, I'm going to let my sentry gun take him out. I missed him, but he came out enough for the sentry gun to take him. So now that I'm protected over to the right, I just got to look at this door here. Look at that. I thought I heard something. You see me look back? And look, this is a great spot to watch this door. Now, that pole can get in your way, but you got to get right in the crack. Don't shoot them when you first see them. Wait till they start coming forward and then lay them down. Look at it. He caught some. And now I got the shock charge and the trip mine there, so I'm feeling a little more comfortable. Once again, I got the hardened sentry to my back. Now, it's funny. There is a perk that, I forget which perk it is, but it prevents the sentry gun and everything from shooting. Nobody's running that perk right now. I don't know why. Look, most of the team have tapped out at this point. It's only a minute left. But look, they didn't gave up. It's only down to 3 people, and I don't blame them. Look, we're up 11-0. I love when I get in a game like this and my teammates are going hard with the ball and I'm going hard with the defense. We just lay him down. Although I got the shock charger, look, see, he set it off. I know he's going to come that way. He's probably going to sit back and try to shoot my trip mine. And look what he did. He did it, and ooh, got laid down. Now I'm back into my Cerberus. Once again, I got the hardened sentry out. Here they come. They coming this way. Come on. I love playing uplink. Uplink has definitely increased my KD because it's the type of game where you can control the map flow a lot easier. It's funny, I've been playing this a little more than Domination, but I do mix it up. I'll probably bring you guys some Kill Confirm and some TDM soon, just to mix it up a little bit. I've been going on those modes and wrecking people. I've been using the VMP. I've been using every gun. I'm just trying to be more diverse with this game. That way I can show you guys, because a lot of you guys may only use a SMG. So I'll go in the map and show you how I approach it with SMG. This right here was the dredge setup. Look at this, where he at? I'm trying to sneak in a few more kills. Look, I am being greedy. Where they at though? Couldn't get the last kill. All right, you guys, look, we won the game 11-0. I was very defensive. I showed you some great spots on this map. This gun, I'm showing you this gun with no perks on it. I mean, this is out the box. I appreciate Black Ops 3 because their out the box guns are pretty good. And look at that, I went 30-0. Not bad for jumping into a game late. All right, you guys, I am out. In case I don't see you, or I don't see you before then, or do a video before then, have a happy Thanksgiving. Share some turkey. All right, I am out. Let's go.